Excuse my appearance, I just woke up, but look what I woke up to. A winter wonderland. Bro. When I woke up in the middle of the night, it was raining. And now it's this. Literally winter. I wonder what it's like where I'm going. We'll see. I think it's supposed to go above freezing today. I have 47 miles left. Ooh, we're cutting it close, but we'll see how it is the rest of the day. It's supposed to get above freezing, so it should melt, but it's kind of crazy. Again, excuse my appearance, I still haven't gotten ready. I just parked. But my van always does this in the winter, like when I park in an angle, all of the snow from like the front top of my van comes down onto my windshield. Like it literally was happening while I was driving that side. This side it didn't, thankfully. But like in the winter, if we get like a lot of snow, I'll like scrape off everything. I try and scrape up as much up top as I can. But I'm obviously only 5'5". I can't reach my 9-foot, the top of my 9-foot van. So when I sometimes stop at stop signs, all of the snow will come down. Like sometimes it blocks my entire windshield off. This is not that bad, and that's just from when I parked. But yeah. Yep. Winter wonderland this morning. It is really pretty. It's really moody. Oh, there's elk down there. I was like, what is he pointing at? You probably won't be able to see. Let me try and show you. Right there. Right. Oh, there. Well, I might be brave and do my first shower. Because, I mean, it's $10 for a shower. But, like, I need it bad. Like really bad. And like because it's Sunday, my first day is on Tuesday. Like I really don't want to show up with like disgusting ratty knotted hair, so I might go to the rec center and get a shower. I'm gonna look in Kalispell and see if they have any showers or anything there, because the closer to the date the better. Once I'm there, my job has like showers and stuff for employees and everything, so I don't have to worry. But like I'm not washing my hair in that sink. The water's probably just hovering above freezing, maybe probably mid 40s, low 40s. But I might go to the rec center and take a shower. It's $10. I'm like, okay, $5 for a shower, but 10? I don't know. I need it though. I just need to wash my hair. But we'll see. I'll decide here shortly. I'm just trying to figure out a plan. I'm looking for showers and water. So we will see. I'm gonna walk up there. Hi, I heard you have $5 or $10. Hi, I heard you guys give up passes for just showers. He's gonna say, yeah, you need one. But, wait, so, because a gym day pass is more, but they did give $10 showers. Before I do that, I need to get gas. Bad. Like, really, really bad. Like, I'm just gonna make it to the gas station bad, but, I'm confident in it, so it's gonna be okay. We'll be using cruise control the whole time that I can. Yeah. Anyway, let's go do these chores. First, I'm getting gas. First things first, gas, of course. Excuse me. First things first, gas. Second, shower, clearly. Third, groceries at Target. Fourth, drive to Idaho. And my spot for the night. So, yeah, that's kind of the plan. Let's do this. I'm going to be brave. Okay, I'm at the rec center. So basically, it kept saying like it was ranging between like 32 and 37 miles. It was kind of like hopping back and forth for a little bit, and then it just disappeared. Same thing happened to my family on a road trip. It was like, oh, 50 miles, 40 miles, 30 miles, disappeared, just a flat line, like I kind of showed you in that clip. So I was kind of like, I probably can make it to the gas station, but I just pulled over at the first one right outside of town. It's literally 30 cents more a gallon, so I literally put $10 worth of gas in, and so I have like 88 miles. It's still almost empty, but, well, I guess it's like in between empty and a quarter. But then I was like, well, I'll just go to the rec center now to shower because it's on the way and I would have to backtrack after I got gas to come here. So I'm like, we'll go to the rec center right now. So I'm about to be brave. There's a bunch of other vans in the parking lot, so I'm not super worried or anything, but yeah, okay, I'm going to go shower. First rec center shower. I don't have a Planet Fitness membership right now because I'm literally on the road for a week before I go to my job. So I was like, I'm not going to get a Planet Fitness membership just for that. I'll get one after my job is over. But yeah, anyway, okay, I'm gonna go. We did it. We survived. I'm clean. My hair doesn't feel absolutely disgusting. It's gonna be so frizzy. It's gonna be so bad, but it's fine. $10, unlimited shower time. Like, I could have stayed in there forever. And I was like, oh, where am I heading? Like, where am I going? And he's like, okay, so there's either 2 women's locker rooms or the private rooms down the hallway. And it was just like family shower bathrooms things, but I was like, I'll take the private one. So, cause like I paid $10 for the shower. I'm not gonna shower in a locker room if I don't have to. I would have if I had to, but I did not want to. So did the family room, and I don't know if the locker rooms would have been the same, but the shower pressure, very, very low. I will say that. The water, nice and warm. And like I said, I could shower for as long as I want. However, water pressure, very, very, very light. Like, very minimal water pressure. So it just took a little bit longer for me to shower, but I got clean. I'm here now. Yeah, that's about it. It's so annoying because when my fridge is running, we put my carbon monoxide detector on the side, my cabinets, because that's about like the only place we could put it. It rattles so much. There, see, now that I fixed it, it doesn't rattle, but the fridge is quiet. Unless that thing starts rattling, which it's on and off of it, it will rattle or not, but anyway. Yeah, so it was good. I feel like a new person though. That was amazing. Like I said, nice hot water, unlimited shower. $10 is still kind of insane for a shower, but I guess that's kind of what I see for showers. Like, if you're looking at prices, $10 is kind of average, which is kind of insane. Like, I get $5 or whatever, but 10? Anyway, it's like, okay, so Planet Fitness, I was thinking about this when I was showering. I was like, okay, Planet Fitness is about $25 a month. I just paid $10 for 2 weeks worth of van life. So it's about how much I would pay if I was paying for Planet Fitness. Like, I guess, like, if you're kind of calculating it out. That's how I made myself feel better, at least. So yeah. I forgot to bring my like lotion and stuff, so I'm gonna put lotion on and then maybe like mascara or something, because I'm like dressed all cute today. I have a cute outfit on. I'm changing my shoes. I'm gonna wear my Sambas, but cute outfit on today, so I kind of want to do my makeup. And then, well, I was also looking, I might stop. I guess I'm not leaving Jackson. I mean, I am. I have to leave today, but I'm not going to be leaving as early as I thought I was, because I might stop at the public library for Wi-Fi. Because when I was looking for showers and water fill-ups, I saw I've seen the public library. I've driven past it. I was like, maybe I can stop there for Wi-Fi or something. But then I read on the site that it's really nice there, and so I might stop. If it's open, it's Sunday. They should be open by now. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna unpack this backpack, do my skincare, and get skedaddling. I don't know if anyone wants it, but I have a grocery haul for y'all. It's all in my front seat right now. Because you have to pay for bags, and I forgot about that. So we're not doing that. Half of it's on the floor. Pick this up real quick. Okay. I got a thing of spring water, because since I was here, I was like, might as well top off on some drinking water. I have some distilled water. I have 2 bags of paper towels, because I was like going on and off about like getting them and not. I'm gonna need them. Okay. I have sliced Colby Jack and sliced provolone. And I have rotisserie chicken and salami. I love salami. I have cheese sticks. I eat these up. I have almond nut thins. Actually, I'm obsessed with these. I hate like nuts generally, but these things are the best thing ever. I have a 12-pack of Lara bars. So expensive. I wanted to get RX bars, but those were even more. So I have these because I was like, I have no like snacks and like hiking meals almost. I got cookie dough trail mix. Not the healthiest, but a fun little snacky thing. I got some dark chocolate. And then I got my favorite marinara pasta sauce. Love this stuff. I eat this up. So that's my haul. That all came to $60. Insane. Hopefully this all fits in my fridge. I'm gonna do that right now and get this stuff up here. I almost have to rearrange because I don't want stuff flying everywhere. I'm gonna do that and then I'll check in with you guys after that's done. All right, got all of that organized in there. You can't really see, kind of full, kind of an odd angle because of the store, but it's all in there. And then my fridge, there's plenty of room still. I always forget how much room there is in here. And then these will just be thrown away. I do not want to leave. I'm like, what else can I do in town? I'm so sad the Tetons were covered with clouds this morning. I took a video. You guys probably already saw that. And now I have 2 hours, 20 minutes to my campsite from here. I don't want to leave. I wouldn't be leaving unless I'm only leaving because I have a job I have to get to in 2 days. That's still 9 hours away. So, but I do not want to leave at all. I love it here. I'd still be staying for like another week or two if it was just me traveling through. But I have to get to a job in 2 days, 9 hours away. I don't want to leave at all. I love it here. I love it, love it, love it here. I could spend so much time here. I'm for sure coming back at some point after my job is done this summer. Like, I'm for sure coming back here again. I'm genuinely very sad to be leaving. I do not want to leave. I'm so glad I got here an extra day. I'm so glad I decided to stay an extra day. if I think about it too much, I'll cry, genuinely. So I'm not gonna think about it anymore. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll probably make a sandwich actually with the meat and cheese I just bought. I'll make a quick sandwich for lunch, have a cheese stick or something too. Make up a little bit of coffee to take with me so I can drink it while I drive. And then leave. I did get gas, by the way. It's crazy. It's literally 32 cents cheaper than like all the other places in town, which is crazy. I still spent $60. So basically to fill up my whole tank, it's about $70, at least around here, which, you know, it's bad. You know, I'm spoiled with gas prices. When I was like, gas is over $3 here. $3 or less is what I've been used to. Like, I think it's been like around $2.80 a gallon for gas for like consistently in the Midwest. I got here and it's $3.20 at the cheap one and $3.50 at all the others. Crazy. But I think gas is expensive up where I'm gonna be in Montana, so I'm gonna have to get used to it. Well, expensive, I think it's like $3 something. Which, you're a little girl from the Midwest, that's a lot. But yeah, I guess that's my plan. Maybe I'll post something. I'll have to post stories on Instagram and then post a TikTok. But yeah, I don't want to leave. Don't make me leave, guys. I'm so sad. Okay. Ignore the state of my hair because it's up, so it's just out of my face, and to defrizz it. But I've been plotting, guys, because you just saw me almost cry because I don't want to leave. I just realized from here it's 7.5 hours to Kalispell. From my campsite it's about 8. If I go camping in Henry's Lake for the night, that adds on an extra hour of travel, and it's 2 hours away from here. I'm gonna stay another night. I'm 99% sure I'm gonna stay another night. I'm gonna just do some quick looking and kind of figuring out, just to make sure that I have, because I'll have plenty of time. It'll be about an 8-hour drive tomorrow. It'll be a long day, but it was like 7 hours of driving when I went out to South Dakota, and that was a long day, but it wasn't that bad. I've done like alone, I've done 2 10-hour travel days and 2 8-hour travel days just driving myself. So I've done long drive days before, and I was literally almost in tears earlier when I was filming my clip, and just now I was looking through pictures and I'm almost in tears because I don't want to leave. So I'm not gonna leave. Like I said, I'm gonna double check like my math is right and kind of make a plan for tomorrow if I choose to not go until tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop at the library today then and use their Wi-Fi, upload my video, do that, because I was planning on doing some work at like a Starbucks or at a coffee shop in Kalispell before I went to my campsite. But if I'm gonna be having a long drive day, I'm gonna want to just like get to my campsite and chill out. So okay, I'm gonna plot. I'm still in the Target parking lot, by the way. I've been here like an hour and a half, but I'm a paying customer. I paid. I was shopping here. It's all good. I'm gonna bop over to the library right now. I might sit in my car for a little bit, but I'm gonna bop over to the library and get that video downloaded, uploaded, all of that fun stuff. I'm not leaving for another day. I'm just gonna do the drive all in once tomorrow. But because, okay, so my drive out to South Dakota when I first left in my van was 7.5 hours. That drive wasn't too bad. I mean, the last hour and a half is always rough, but it wasn't too bad. I even left pretty late and got there before dark and stuff, so I'm not worried about that. As I'm gonna try and leave early tomorrow morning, so I have like the evening in one spot. But I get one more day here. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Don't tell anyone, but I'm technically breaking the rules at the campsite I'm staying at, because you're only allowed to stay 5 nights in a row. Tonight's gonna be my 6th, but it's not like there's like no room and people are like getting turned away because there's no space. There's plenty of space there for other people to park. And so normally I'd be like 5 days in and out, especially if it's super busy all the time, but it's not been busy enough that there's nowhere for someone else to park. There's always plenty of room to park at night, and so I'm just gonna stay for one extra day. I was like, should I just go explore and find a different spot? But I'm like, I'm just gonna do the easy thing and go to the first spot that I know is good. So yeah, I'm gonna do one more drive through the park, which I wasn't gonna be able to do because it's my low gas, so I'll get to do one more drive. And yeah, I'm so happy. Hopefully see the tetons one more time before I leave too. So yes, I'm so excited. Like, you guys know, I was fully ready to leave. And then I got to this Target parking lot and I was just like, so what if I don't leave? How long is the drive? So very excited, because going to that spot in Idaho would have added like an hour 15 or something to my total drive time. And it's only like 2 hours 20 minutes away. I'll be doing 2 extra hours tomorrow, but it's actually saving me in the long run, especially on gas. And I'm so happy here and I love it here, and I was literally almost in tears, like sad that I had to leave already. So I'm gonna stay another night. I'm so happy. I'm gonna run to the library here though to try and download the video I edited and then hopefully upload it too. I don't know how fast the Wi-Fi is gonna be, but we will see. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Like, I even had my coffee made for my drive, like in my little to-go container. I was like, I'm gonna need the energy for the drive. Nope. So yeah, it's already almost 2, which is crazy. So I'm gonna go so I have time to do all my fun stuff before I have to get back to my camp spot tonight.
Long way from home, keep checking my phone, but the chances that you would call are slim to none. This ain't a bad thing, we agreed upon a day.
Imagine those meetings every day at your local library. What the heck?
All that I'll do is make sure it's true, 'cause you're certainly someone I can't let just fade to blue. All I'm thinking of all day is how can I get to you? Caught in this storm, the rain starts to pour, and these gusts of wind taking form. I look for blown out of shade.
Get the spot for the night later than normal. It's like 5:30 and it was really busy, or it is really busy tonight again, which is weird. Friday and Saturday night were like dead, which I thought would be the busiest nights, and I got here early both of those nights. Anyway, it's pretty busy tonight, but I still got my spot, so very lucky with that. I did a little drive through the park, got out, walked around a little bit, so those clips will be before this. But yeah, so gonna make some ramen, and then while my ramen is cooking, I'm going to clean up this mess back here. And yeah, I'm gonna try and like prep a bunch of stuff for tomorrow so I can kind of get going early, because I was like, even if I leave at 8, the earliest I'll get there is 4. So my goal is like between 6 and 7. My goal is 6, but I feel like it's gonna be more like 7 by the time I get there with like stopping and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try and kind of leave quickly tomorrow morning, sadly. So instead of staying in bed for an hour, I'm gonna kind of just chill for 15 minutes, get up, leave, be quick about making breakfast and coffee, eat it quick, make my coffee to go, and then head out, because 8 hours. So yeah, but it's what I want. It's what I want. I got to spend one more full day here. Also, I was so productive in that library. Library Wi-Fi, so fast, just as fast as at home, which great, because it's so hard to find good fast Wi-Fi, just as fast as when I'm at home. So, and we have real nice Wi-Fi at home. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get cooking some ramen. I love ramen. I'm so excited. Oh. We're leaving the Tetons. Oh, actually for real this time, because I need to be 8 hours north tomorrow. So I actually have to leave today. I'm so sad. At least I get a little peek of the Tetons before I leave. I just ate breakfast. It's 8:15 right now. I have my coffee warm in my door. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. I'm so sad. I downloaded so much stuff while I was at the library. Like, I did so much work, got so much done yesterday, but I forgot to download some podcasts. I downloaded some of my other Spotify playlists, but I never downloaded any podcasts. I'm not a big podcast girly, but I found that when I was doing longer drives, I, like, wanted to break up the music by, like, listening to a podcast. Like, well, I listened to 1 hour-long one on my 7.5 hour drive out to South Dakota, and then I listened to like an hour and a half one on my 6 hour drive to Wyoming. And so I think there's one podcast that I haven't listened to for a while. A lot of podcasts I just rather watch. Like, I don't really listen to podcasts, but this podcast used to do video format, but they stopped doing podcasts, and then they started up again and they just do audio. And so when I'm in town, when I have really good like 5G service, I'm gonna download a bunch real quick, a bunch of they're like half-hour ones. So I'm gonna download a bunch of those once I'm in town and have really good service, so they can quick download. So yeah, but I'm leaving now. My hands, like this finger, I don't know if you can see. You can't really, kind of. Like, it's so cold that it's starting to, like, turn white in spots. Which, I'm not that cold, but my hands are really cold right now. But, yeah, I've got to get going. Literally, so last night when I was in town and I was doing the mapping, it said 8 hours. But, all right. But then last night at that was at 3 o'clock. Last night at 7 or 8, I checked again and it said 9 hours. So I set my alarm for 6:30 instead of 7 this morning, and I was up and out by 7. Like, I was driving away from my spot for the last time at 7. And now, like I said, it's 8:15, so I really have to get going because I thought it was gonna be 8 hours, and even if it's 8 hours, I won't get there till almost 5, and that's just drive time. So hopefully it is the 8 hours and not 9. Maybe traffic was just bad, or because it was getting dark, I don't know. But let's do this thing. I brought this upon myself, and realistically, I could drive 6 hours and then 2 or 3 hours tomorrow if I really needed to, but I don't have any places scouted out for sleeping, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get going because I'm going to make it tonight. It's going to be a really long drive. It's not going to be fun. I'm so sad to leave the Tetons. Genuinely so sad and so upset. We'll be coming straight back here once my seasonal work is done. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys this view one more time, and then I'm going to get driving. At least I get to go through Jackson Hole one more time. Goodbye, Tetons. I love you. I love you, Tetons. I'm genuinely so upset. I was gonna try and drive through the park one more time, but the drive just takes too long. It would add literally probably almost an hour onto my drive, and so I'm not. But I did it last night on my way to the campsite, so yeah. Anyway, okay, I'm going. Bye, Tetons. I love you. Hello, you guys. So, left at 8:30. It's now 12? I always forget to check the time before I tell you guys what time it is. It's between 12 and 12:30 right now. I'm officially in Montana. We made it to Montana just past the border a couple miles ago. I'm at like a rest area right here, and I'm gonna eat lunch because I want to keep going, and I'm starting to get hungry, and then I'll just like have a late dinner. Right now it says around 5:30 is my arrival, so I'm guessing between like 6 and 7 is like a realistic one. I only stopped once for gas, and that was in Idaho. I'm checking off 2 new states. I've never been to Idaho, and I've never been to Montana before. So I checked off 2 states. I stopped in Idaho for gas, even though I got like, I think it was like 8 or 9 gallons. It was like a quarter of a tank, but I was a little under a quarter, or I got a little over a quarter of a tank of gas. But I just wanted to top off because I was like, I know it's so long between like stops. Well, I guess like it was like 45 miles to the next services and stuff, and so yeah. So luckily the original route I was gonna take from, if I went to that Henry's Lake BLM last night instead of staying in Jackson or staying in Tetons, it would have taken me on a lot of back roads, like a lot of like country highways. I'm on 15, like highway 15, and so it's a main one. There's a lot of like trucks, a lot of people, I think, traveling up to like Glacier in that area. So it's a pretty busy highway for like the middle of nowhere, like 45 miles between like gas stations and stuff like that. So I keep seeing those signs, which is giving me like anxiety, but it's fine. I have plenty of gas. I'm like good. As soon as I hit like half or right above half, it depends on what the signs say. They always let you know, thankfully. It's not like, oh, that was the last gas station for 50 miles and you didn't know. Surprise. But yeah, so stopping for lunch quick. I'm gonna stop rambling so I can get going, but I'm just making sure that I have at least half a tank. Like, I don't care if I have to stop like 3 or 4 extra times. I need to make sure I have a half tank of gas at all times because my anxiety and like just being smart too. But yeah, I'm gonna run in quick, use the bathroom at this rest area, and then make a sandwich and snack on some stuff, and then run and get going because I still have 5.5 hours, it says. So yeah, this is just the casual view at the gas station, just a whole snow-capped mountain in the background. Like, what the heck? Anyway, there's another snow-capped mountain right over there. This is crazy. But like this in this back area, that's all I've been driving through. Like, no towns, no nothing, like barely any houses. Like, it's just like grassy hill land, and I'm just driving through it. So yeah, I'm gonna head in and eat some food. All right, so I made a decision. I'm going on the route through Missoula. That's how you pronounce it, right? Basically it's gonna be like 10 minutes longer if I take that route versus a different one, but there's a Starbucks there. So, and then I still have like 2 hours after that, or 2.5 maybe, even though I won't get there till 4, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I'll use the rest of my Starbucks gift card that I have left. I'll just get a little one. And I just, like, I need something. Like, I don't know. I have a gift card, so it won't cost me any money. It's like 10 minutes out of the way, but it's also not like through the middle of nowhere. It takes me longer, like on the main highway and through Missoula, which is a big city, and that just makes me feel better. I don't know. I'm sure there's no need to worry, and like I was originally going to take the other route and I was fine with it, but I kept going back and forth between stopping in Missoula or not. But I am, and I have it routed to the Starbucks, which is right along the highway along my way there. Also, can we talk about how this pimple has been here all week and it's not getting any better? Of course, it's right here. Anyway, it's fine. This is like this is like a pimple, but it's not, it's like flat. I don't know. My skin is just doing its own thing, I guess. But yeah, so I'm gonna get going. I've been stopped for like 15 minutes now. I stood and ate my lunch because I need to stand. And then I think that gives us like a good like break. Like I'll stop at Starbucks for like 15 minutes or something and drink my coffee, chill out. I'm not going to do any work or anything, but it's just like a good like stopping point, especially like it's in Missoula, so it's like the big city and everything. And so I feel like it's just like a good checkpoint. Like I'll drive, because it's exactly 3 hours from here, so I'll drive through 3 hours, have a little snack, and then do the rest of like the 2.5 or 3 hours, I think it's 2.5, of driving to where I'm sleeping tonight, and then I'll make dinner. So I think it's kind of like a good way to kind of break it up versus like I still have like 5.5 hours just driving. So yeah, I think it's gonna be good, a little treat for myself. So that's the plan. Now I have to attempt to get back up to speed on the highway, which is not going to be fun. And yeah, I always just feel bad for people because I'm trying to go up to speed. I'm not trying to be slow, but I just am. And I just feel bad for people behind me. But yeah, anyway, let's go.
Who you look up to, because as a racing driver you want to be the best. Yeah. So of course you want to be, inside your mind, tell yourself that I would consider an idol, and I would consider, that there's no words in.
I just stopped to get gas because I'm just above half a tank. I've just stumbled upon the first iPad gas pump in the middle of nowhere, Montana, of all places. Look at this. It's literally an iPad. What the heck? We finally made it, you guys. I am camping at a trailhead tonight. There's like multiple kind of pull-off spots, and there's been lots of reviews and like lots of pictures and stuff of like lots of people camping here. There's one other van over there, and then there's these cars that are obviously like actually using the trail. But I'm just here for one night. It's a quick stopover. Just the woods, but town's literally like a mile up the road. I have 1 bar of 5G, which isn't really loading anything much, but it's something. And I'm dead tired. Left at 8:30 this morning, and it is now 7. So 10.5 hours of driving, but we're here. Also, I still am drinking caffeine at 7 o'clock at night, but I'm gonna finish it. I just realized that's like the mountains right there. Come on, no, don't focus on the raindrops. Focus on the mountains. There's mountains up there. That's sick. Yeah, I'm just gonna put up my window covers and just tuck in for the night, even though it's only 7. Just because I'm at a trailhead. I'm not in like a Forest Service road or official site. Like, I just want to be in my vehicle kind of for the night. I want to be in the vehicle for the night anyway, but yeah. I'm gonna try and relax, hopefully have a good night of sleep. Oh, that's what I was saying. I probably wouldn't have a good night of sleep no matter what. Anyway, tomorrow's my first day of work, or orientation. Tomorrow's like my orientation, getting everything set up, figuring out where I'm going to be living for the next 3 months. I'll be back. I'm going to put all of my window covers up. And so it was like a sketchy, well, it is kind of sketchy. It was like an all black, like old car that pulled up, and I was like, it's giving scary middle-aged man. So I was like, I'm heading back there, and then I was like, I'm gonna tuck in for the night. It's a girl with her dog, so we're chilling. I'm still gonna put up all my covers here, but I'm gonna finish what I was saying. Basically, I'm probably not gonna sleep good tonight anyway, because I have orientation tomorrow, basically for my summer job. So I'm getting like all like figured out, squared away, getting paperwork done, figuring out where I'm gonna be parking my van to live for the next 3 months, all of that stuff, and some introduction stuff. So yeah, that's tomorrow, and so I'm gonna be anxious about that anyway, so I probably wouldn't sleep good no matter if I had coffee. That's not until, well, I told her I'd be there between like 2 and 3 o'clock, because I was like road tripping and I wasn't sure exactly on my plans and all of that. So basically I have to call when I'm leaving the last town, because there's no service there, and they just want to be ready when I leave like the last town to let them know I'm coming, so they're ready. And then it's going to be like, I think like a 45 to an hour drive, and then I'll be there. But yeah, so I'll probably leave around like 1:30 or something, I don't know, maybe a little before, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna maybe do a couple errands, I'm thinking, before. I'm gonna decompress from the super long drive that I just had, decompress from the anxiety I have about tomorrow, decompress from the anxiety I have from finishing my coffee, which I still have a little bit left. I'm gonna finish that, and tuck in for the night. So yeah, it's crazy because I feel like this week and a half, which don't even get me started about it only being a week and a half of me being in this van, it feels like a lifetime. If you said like 3 weeks, I'd believe you. I'd say it feels like 3 weeks. It feels like twice the time. I can't believe it's already over. At the start of this, I was like, what am I gonna... I was literally panicking, like, internally, because I was like, what am I supposed to do with the next week and a half? Like, what am I even doing? Like, I was like, what am I gonna do with the next week and a half? Like, where am I gonna go? What am I gonna do? Like, I was freaking out. Like, the second day the day I got to the Black Hills, that's when I started panicking, and that was like day 3 or 4. I was like, what am I doing? What the heck am I doing? Who do I think I am? And then I went to the Tetons, and it all worked out so good, and it feels so right, and it's so perfect, and I miss the Tetons, but I have the mountains again. The mountains are back. They're just on the other side for a little while. And I do think I'm gonna really enjoy it here. Anticipation and like the anxiety before actually getting here, that like I was like panicking. I was like, do I regret everything? I don't, and I'm really, really excited to be here, and I know it's gonna be such a great summer, and I'm so excited. So yeah, okay, hopefully you guys didn't fall asleep from my rambles, but I'm gonna go. Good night, you guys.